All right. Welcome in. I think we need to refresh our likes here. We definitely don't have as many as that yet. We'll get there though. Catherine, thank you for the heart mean to go popular. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm just making sure my chats are working real fast. Don't mind me. There you go. I think we're looking good. Okay, yeah. So continuing on with Star Trek 25th anniversary. More of what we've been doing. Yeah, we'll see how many more crew lost we can get. It'll probably get up there. We'll see how much the game is left too. So let's see. Where did we leave off? I guess we'll find out. Let's play the game.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Is everyone ready for the Memorial Weekend? I got 3-day weekend. You guys too? And then Cupcake and Little Retro are going to be out on vacation visiting some family without me for a chunk of next week. So I'll have to fill my time with something. I got stuff to get ready for the Vintage Computer Festival here in DFW. So I do have to do a lot of cleaning and repairing of stuff to get it ready to bring. But I'll probably be doing a lot more bonus streams. Now, next Friday, I won't be doing the scheduled stream because I will be at VCF all day long. Encouraged not to work. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to work, highly encouraged doesn't sound like mandatory,
The
though.
galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position.
I want to try this combat again,
The
actually.
Republic is arming weapons and
Arming weapons.
Arming weapons.
target analysis of raising shields.
All right, see? I'm figuring this out. Oh, he's already on me. He must be behind me. Maybe we need to go faster. All right. And then down here, let's whip around and catch him. Whew. Head on. There he is. Ooh. My mouse is very sensitive. Let's see if we can catch him here. Gotta slow down. Got one hit on. All right, slowing down, I make a hard turn and then speeding up again. Wonder if I can actually beat this mock battle. That would be nice. We're gonna have to actually figure out how to aim to do that, though. I'm not leading him correctly. That is obvious. All right, I want to make sure he didn't get a shot on me. You playing chicken? What's going on? All right, hard turn. I think we got hit. I don't know if we can actually win this battle or not. Sorry, I'm not catching the chat. Swooping around everywhere. Where is he? Right on top of me. All right, we're gonna have to get him soon, right? How many more shots can he take?
Computer estimates the Republic is
Ah, we got him. All right.
Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir.
lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in.
All right, let
from
me catch up
Starfleet.
on the chat.
On-screen, Lieutenant.
Double time and a half.
Jim,
Nice.
The Enterprise is
Double
ordered
time
to
and a
travel
half
to
is good.
Polaris 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The
Bella,
settlers
thanks
are
for the heart
members
me.
of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as
And
demons.
thanks for the finger hearts.
Star-
Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with that interaction. Getting a lot better at the combat. I think it's still pretty. I'm not great at it, but I'm figuring it out at least. It's not an enigma anymore. Let's load our game. The Republic. Oh, yeah. Okay. So the Republic is what we just did the mock battle with. And now we're on board the Republic. It's been attacked. We don't know by what. All right. So we were trying to get through this door, and I wasn't sure if we had everything we needed to do it. We've got this drill, like a medical drill. We have a knife, and we have a hacksaw. Now, there's a bunch of stuff clogged into this controller port here to open the door, control panel. But when I try to use any of those items on it, it doesn't work. Maybe Spock can
You
use
fail
his
to obtain any.
Spock can use his Vulcan
you fail
strength.
To obtain anything.
I don't know.
The debris
Thank for
is
the
jammed
tango
in too
popular,
tight.
Bella. My debris is jammed in too tight. Can I use my knife?
The hypo is empty.
Oh, that's not a knife. That's the hypo. Yeah. Okay. I use my drill on this. There's something stuck behind this vent here.
Nothing happens.
And the hacksaw,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. Okay. And the phaser,
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering
You would
the
think that
already
would work,
extensive
right?
damage sustained by the Republic.
all right. Could we do anything with any of the stuff on the floor? Can't pick any of this up. The panel itself. Oh no, he just goes back in
The
there.
debris is jammed in.
Jammed in too tight.
You fail to obtain anything.
Okay. Wonder if I can go. Oh, I guess that's it. So where was I? I think that was auxiliary control. So we can go to auxiliary control, sickbay, and the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. I'm going to use my bone saw on this beam. There we go.
The molecular saw easily cuts through the beam, separating it from the hull. You pick up the beam. It's a little heavy, but you manage it.
It's probably really heavy. Okay. Now back to the, what do they call it? Turbo lift. And we're going to go to sick bay. Okay. Because we needed to prop something up, right? I thought we did. And here doesn't make sense. We didn't need to prop something up in here. Maybe we needed something to use as a lever to clear the debris. Was that it?
There is a twisted mess of wire and metal falling from the gaping hole in the ceiling. It is blocking access to Turbolift 2.
Maybe it was on the bridge that we needed to use a beam. Oh, no, maybe it is there. Okay, I have a support beam. Why do I have a support beam there?
There is far too much debris to be cleared by hand. The support beam appears to have stabilized the ceiling.
Okay, so that is what it was. So if we can't clear that stuff by hand, maybe I can use my hacksaw again.
The molecular saw is too fine of a cutting tool to be of any use in clearing the debris.
The drill? Doesn't seem likely.
Nothing happens.
Definitely not the syringe. Let's try our phasers.
Captain, using the stun setting is most illogical.
Fine, I won't use the stun setting. I just wanted to be careful and precise, okay?
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to use Turbo Lift 2, Captain.
Huzzah! Alright, Kirk. Save this
Save
game.
new game. Replace previous.
Can I pick up any of this stuff here?
This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable.
Oh, I want that.
You have taken the cable.
Now, what did I need that for? Five here maybe? Five Guys and 7 Brew. That sounds like a good time. Dirty South, welcome in. Yeah, like Maniac Mansion and Star Trek. That's right. They had a few Star Trek point-and-click games. Alright, so we had Bones use the med kit on her, but I don't remember what happened.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
Maybe I use the medical drill?
Nothing happens.
Alright, bone saw time.
Nothing happens.
Fine. He definitely needs this cable.
Nothing happens.
Oh, and welcome in on the red play button site, Kono Frieza. Looks a lot better on your living room TV watching over there. Yes, I am streaming on the red play button site, the purple site, and TikTok. If you guys know what all those mean. TikTok and vertical and landscape for the other two. Alright, so I don't think there's anything we need here yet. We need to go fill the hypo needle. Probably. Something like that. Alright, Turbo Lift 2. Which must take us... That must be this one. Take us to engineering? Perhaps? Or transfer room? Oh, we can go to the transport room. Nice. It's not where you're supposed to be. What are you doing up there?
This man is dead.
Melted through the hole.
This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable.
Oh, well, let's take it.
You pick up a length of cable.
Oh, River Ave. Sorry, I just saw your message. What system is this on? So this was released on MS-DOS PC, Commodore Amiga, maybe Atari ST. I know there's a Game Boy version and maybe a Nintendo version. I'm not sure. The Game Boy and Nintendo versions would be a little bit different. Amiga and PC are pretty similar, but this is the CD-ROM version, so it has voice acting with the original cast, actually, which is very cool.
This corridor leads to the transporter room.
All right. Can we help this man?
This person's dead, Jim.
Yeah, the NES. Yeah. Also, so welcome in River and Casper and Goke. Glad to have you back in here too. Yes, I think I'm gonna try. Should I just walk past? This must be the teleporter room here.
This is the transporter chamber. The pads do not seem to be damaged.
Lucky for us.
The transporter room appears to have escaped serious damage. These sliders activate the transporter systems. The transporter room appears to have... These are the power conduits for the transporter system.
That's probably what what we need the power for. What do you think, Mr. Spock?
The transporter pads seem intact, Captain.
So this is available on Steam and Good Old Games. Although I would wait for a sale. It's currently like $20, which is a bit high for this era of game. but usually you can find them for half off of that if you are patient. Casper, thank you for following.
Oh, great. My favorite place in the ship. Wouldn't you
Yeah,
know it would
Backwano
be
said
in the
always
best
send the red
shape.
shirt first just to be safe. They're expendable. And actually, we did that on I think it was just the very last mission. We sacrificed a red shirt so we can continue the mission. Didn't have to. What does the red shirt
I have
say?
a bad feeling about this place.
Oh, well, you're not very helpful. All right, Mr. Spock. See what you can do with these controls.
The impulse engines are not generating any power for this system.
Does that mean we need to go to the engine room next? Let's use our tricorder.
Surprisingly, the transporter controls have escaped damage.
Not really anything new there.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
So something about this conduit here, though.
You
We're going to
failed
need
to
that.
obtain anything.
Let's try using our heavy-duty insulated power cables, which we have 2 of.
Nothing happens.
Okay. To the engine room. Oh, and thank you for that plug, Catherine. Yeah, I've got an affiliate link at retrorounds.com for good old games. So there's this a couple percent goes towards help the stream. But it's also, regardless, Good Old Games is a great platform. I recommend everyone check it out if you haven't, and if you are familiar with it, you can find me on there too. You can add me as a friend. Just search for Retro Rounds. I made sure the name lined up. Weapons bay.
Turbolift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
Okay, so no weapons bay. We'll go to engineering.
Captain, I'm picking up a functioning energy source in the immediate vicinity.
River Ave, thank you for the follow. All right, let's use our tricorder.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay.
Nothing to report, Captain.
You said an energy source.
Nothing to report, Captain. I'm picking up a high energy power source somewhere under the debris. I recommend caution, Captain.
All right, so we have to have the red shirt and mess with it. Now this man's sick. Use your medkit on him.
This person's dead, Jim.
Sick, dead, same thing.
These ladders are used when turbolifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
Well, that's not good. We're going to need to put out the fire somehow.
This corridor leads to the Republic's engineering section.
Now, let's save the game again.
Save new, replace previous.
And we'll go through the door. Yeah, send the red shirt first. I'm trying to keep my crew loss count low. I'm already at 12. And night shift welcome in.
This man is dead.
Thank you.
This port is used to connect emergency power from the impulse engines to other systems if dedicated lines are damaged.
Oh, well, we have that.
This is the emergency power input port for the fusion mixture regulator.
Fusion mixture regulator.
This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting of engineering circuits.
Okay, so we have some power cables. That's got to be what we need, right? What else is in here?
This was the engineering section of the USS Republic.
Also, I know, so I'm not using TikTok Studio. I'm using OBS and streaming using a key and streaming on multiple platforms. So to get more people in here, if you guys don't mind, if you do like the live, like and share. I know that it gets a little redundant to say, so I don't try to plug that too often. Oh, let's go open the storage closet, or whatever he called it.
The closet opens, revealing a library of engineering technical journals.
That sounds important. Mr. Spock, you're smart. Read those.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
All right, fine. Pick it
The
up.
oil canister is bolted to the hull and can't be taken.
Oh, there's an oil canister and books.
You take the engineering technical journals.
Can I read them?
This is a set of engineering technical journals. These are the impulse engines for the Republic.
All right. talk to Mr. Spock.
There has been a .0003 degradation in hull integrity in the last hour. There should be no danger, Captain.
Insignificant. All right, we gotta talk to the Enterprise.
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Enterprise here.
Thank you for
We're
sharing the
still
live,
tracking
Catherine.
the distress call. Are you all right, sir?
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status report. Kirk out.
All right, how about tricorder?
This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is used.
Like we can
for
look at things, but then
temporary
using the
rerouting of
tricorder is
power.
like
Without
kind of an
using one
examine
of these
command to give us a little bit
devices
more
set to the
information.
proper impedance, an overload can occur.
All right, can we mess with any of the stuff up here? Try the tricorder again.
The impulse engines are intact.
Blue
Captain.
Fay, thanks for
We
sharing the
could
live.
use the fusion reactors from the impulse engines to restore power, but the lines have been severed to the power regulator.
Can we reroute the power lines?
We should be able to, Captain, if we can find a suitable supply of power cable. We will need to route the power through a junction box so we can set an impedance level. A direct connection to the regulator would cause an overload.
Yeah, no, just wanted a status report. Thank you, Kirk out. Mr. Nee, thank you for the heart buff. Glad to have you in here. Yeah, this game is definitely one of the harder point and click games I've played. I try to do this with no spoilers. If I really get stumped, we might do some community support or might try to tackle problems together. Can make it a little bit fun. But most of it's just been try everything and get lucky for some of the really hard puzzles. Last mission was very much like that. But the story's definitely fun. All right, let's hook up our cable to the
You
auxiliary.
connect a length of cable between the impulse engine and the junction box.
That's what I was trying to say. Chris said I really am helpful. Helpful getting me dead. That's what you're helpful for. Mr. Nee, thanks for the gamer tater. You're awesome. All right, we have another cable here. Let's try that one. Got to reroute power.
You connect a length of cable between the regulator circuits in the junction box.
All right, now what? Mr. Spock, go touch it.
Please select an impedance.
Spock?
Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion reactors to melt down. We will have to do some research to determine the correct setting.
Oh, good thing I have an engineering manual.
Nothing happens.
Use it on Mr. Spock?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well, okay. Can I read the manual somehow?
This is a set of engineering technical journals.
Okay, I don't understand. I can't use the journals. I can't look at the journals for more information.
Nothing happens.
Can't use them on Mr.
Nothing
Spock.
happens.
Can't use them on this.
Nothing happens.
Maybe I can talk to the ship's computer somehow?
Nothing happens.
All right. Mr. Spock, go mess with this console.
Captain, this is the fusion mixture regulator for the impulse engines. There is currently no power running to it.
I'm trying to fix that.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
Black Eagle Crazy Bull, good to
I
have you
fail
in here.
To see the logic in that
And
action,
Cato,
Captain.
good to have you in here. Yeah, maybe if I find a problem, I can use the journals on it. Well, I need the resistance or the impedance settings. So we're going to need to look up some information to set it correctly. So how do we do that?
Please select an impedance.
Spock?
Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion reactors to melt down. We will have to do some research to determine the correct setting.
Okay. If I can't do research here, then... Alright. Can't use these consoles. Maybe that information is going to be on a different screen somewhere. Just kick it like you do a car when it stalls on you. Welcome in, Crazy Chris. Okay. I'm going to do something crazy here. Let's save the game.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
And we're going to use our phasers on this pile of junk, which is probably going to blow up or something. But I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor.
Charles, welcome
It is
in.
a portable
This is a
fusion
first
power
playthrough for me.
A few
So if you played this in the
centimeters
90s, did you
phased
beat it?
in half this section would be history, not to mention us.
Actually, Doctor, 3.2 centimeters.
Welcome
and
in,
based
DS
on
Taylor.
our proximity to the explosion and the angle of the beam.
Thank you, Spock. I think we get the point.
All right, so go pick it up. Should have had the red shark
You
do
pick
it.
up the portable fusion power pack.
All right, so what's going on here?
This corridor leads.
Nothing. Can't use the ladder? Maybe Mr. Spock can use the ladder.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
James Lilly, welcome in. All right, so what do I have in my inventory? We have the engineering manuals. We have the bone saw. Whatever this thing was, I'll have to take a look at it with the tricorder. No, can't do that. Use my eyes.
A portable fusion power pack.
No more information than that, then. We're gonna eject the warp core. We should. Okay. Portable fusion power pack. Maybe we can use that in the transporter room. Let's try it.
Spock, would it be possible to connect the fusion power pack directly into the transporter power circuits?
Fascinating. It can be done. However, the transporter will only be able to transport a single person.
Do it, Spock.
Where are we transporting to, though? Oh, we need Scotty. That's what we need. All right, let's use our comms. We need Scotty to come fix the impulse drive.
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Dustin Johnson, thanks for harming the Go Popular and the TGIFs.
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status report. Kirk out.
Okay, so that wasn't the answer. Let's have Mr. Spock operate the teleporter. Transporter. Whatever
This
it is.
unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is out of range.
Eat
for
yourself
transport.
into space. All right, well, it's operational, so that's something we needed at some point. Wonderful run into Team Milwaukee tonight. Yeah, well, if we do, we're better prepared. All right. Bridge, sick bay, transport room. Can we teleport the sick person? No, because the Enterprise is too far away. Maybe back to auxiliary control?
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Yeah, different one. Okay, now can I go to auxiliary control? Well, nothing really changed for me to get this open, did it?
That may not be wise, Captain. It could.
From my lessons at the Academy, sir, we were told that a standard issue Federation phaser does not have enough power to cut through a security door such as this one.
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering the already extensive damage sustained.
Okay. I want to get through this door. This panel here is blocked. Can't seem to open it.
You fail to obtain anything.
The control panel is full of junk, but we can't get it out.
The debris is jammed in too tight.
But nothing we have worked. I mean, I have the engineering manuals now. That's new.
Nothing happens. Nothing
I mean,
happens.
that wouldn't really make sense, would it? Well, I have this saw.
The saw is too bulky.
But it won't open up
Nothing
any of this
happens.
stuff. If I can interact with something, it highlights the cursor like this.
The molecular saw will not penetrate a security door.
Doesn't look like there's anything else I can interact with here. I can use
Nothing
it on the
happens.
man? No. Okay. So that was auxiliary control. Is there something we can do on the bridge now? Probably not. What do you say, Mr. Spock?
Captain, I believe we have exhausted all our options concerning data retrieval here on the bridge.
Well, I tried just reading the manual or using it on people.
Nothing happens. Nothing
Use it on
happens.
Spock. Use it on the Doctor.
Nothing happens.
I don't think I used it on Kirk. Maybe I did.
Nothing happens.
No. Nothing. Maybe we wake up the person in the sick bay. And they can help us somehow. Or maybe we need to put out this fire.
These ladders are used when turbo lifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
I don't think we can get through there now. Rain, thank you very much for the follow. Alright, dead person. In here. Let's go through the door. Gotta do something here in engineering. We find out more information somehow.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I didn't think so.
Please select an impedance.
Spock? Captain, the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion
We will have to do
reactor
some
to
research to
melt down.
determine the correct
We will
setting.
have to do some
Okay. So, research.
This is a junction box used for temporary rerouting of engineering circuits. These are the controls to the Republic's impulse engines.
Maybe I need to use my tricorder on that? Or did I already?
Nothing to report, Captain.
Now, what would make sense to me would be to select our engineering manuals we picked up and use them on this.
Nothing happens.
If you press and hold Control or Alt, can you see everything you can interact with? Does not seem like it. No, not in this game. Try using the manual on everything, I guess.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So there's these control panels here. There's the impulse drive itself. Control panel over here. This thing, whatever they called it. And then this cabinet with some oil in it. But we can't take the oil because it's glued in or
Nothing
something like that.
happens. Nothing happens.
This, everything else is decoration, I think.
Nothing happens. This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable.
I'm not sure how I would open the manuals. I can look at them in my inventory.
This is a set of
Remind me to compliment Mr. Scott on the efficiency of his engineering section.
Given that Mr. Scott has received a Starfleet citation on 5 occasions for efficiency, I do not see the logic in your suggestion, Doctor.
All right. Maybe I can interact with one part of this. Maybe the buttons.
This is a junction box.
Same thing. Actually, I didn't even try just going up here. Can I? No, I guess not. Gonna have to be something else we can interact with. Use the tricorder on the manuals. I like that suggestion. You can try it. No, it just switches the item in my inventory. All right, try and pick up this oil can.
The oil canister is bolted to the hull and can't be taken.
The door panel? I don't think so. No, the door itself, yes.
Captain, this is the fusion mixture regulator for the impulse engines. There is currently no power running to it.
And that's what we're trying to fix.
Captain, this is the fusion... I failed to see...
Maybe I can pick something up off this dead
You
guy.
fail to obtain anything.
Manual on the red shirt? I mean, maybe? I think I tried using it on everyone,
Nothing
though.
happens.
Yeah. Okay, what if I try picking up this?
This is
Box.
much too heavy to lift.
No? Well, we were able to get power to the teleporter room. But we tried using it, he said there's no need yet. I do like that suggestion. Try the saw on the oil can. Now, we did use the saw on a steel support beam on the bridge. So, if that's the only thing we use it on,
Nothing
then
happens. Nothing happens.
it's been kind of like that for a lot of items in this game. Like, you'll use it once. Not everything, but... Alright. Transport room. Anything we missed in here?
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling. The area looks extremely unstable. Fortunately, the entry to the transporter room is near.
Green stuff? Yeah, it's not highlighting.
This corridor leads to the
Maybe this piece of equipment, we can cut through it or something?
A large piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's all the same. Nothing over here. Try cutting through the equipment.
Nothing happens.
Alright, let's try our phasers.
Captain, it would be unwise to use your...
Okay, not the phasers. Certainly there has to be something else we can do in here. The last thing where we really made some progress. I'm pixel hunting right now. Seeing what highlights my cursor. If I just go stand up here. And then I will tell Mr. Spock to use this panel.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is out of range for transport.
Alright. So I feel like we exhausted the teleport room for now. It's probably how we leave at the end of the mission. Can you cut the beam? What beam? I cut one beam already. Can't go to weapons bay because of radiation. Engineering room, there's that thing that we need to set an impedance on, but we need to do research first. Maybe we can talk to the injured person in sickbay, and they know the answer? But what are the engineering manuals for? What can we interact with in here? This panel?
This monitor has recorded the death of a patient. You look but see nothing of note.
It cannot be bones. I don't want to save people.
Seeing Brittany in this condition stirs you on to find the culprits responsible for this injustice.
Can we tell the
This door leads back to the corridor and turbolifts.
tell the Enterprise to come closer so that we can like teleport this sick person there or something like that?
Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Enterprise here. We're still tracking the distress call. Are you...
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status report. Kirk out.
Okay. Maybe I can use my syringe and draw some blood.
That will accomplish nothing, Jim.
Nothing
I tried
happens.
using that ladder and it didn't do anything. Tried walking to it, didn't do anything. I don't think he can seduce her until we heal her. It is one of his strengths. All right. Maybe I can use the engineering manuals on the bridge somehow? Or auxiliary control. Oh, we can't get into auxiliary control because we can't get through the door. Yeah, it's a hell of a needle. It's a hypo needle, hypodermic needle, what hypo, whatever they call it in Star Trek. Can't go to the weapons
Turbolift
bay.
access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
So the door we have to get into in auxiliary control. The person who's injured in sick bay, and then power for the impulse drive in the engineering room. For this, we need to research and find out what impulse level we need or what impedance we need to set that for. Sick bay, something with the hypodermic needle, I think. Hypo spray. Thank you. Not hypodermic. Hypo spray. Hypo spray the fire by the ladder. That's a neat suggestion. I might try that. I think. I mean, we need to use those engineering manuals somewhere on something, right? I'm gonna see if I can use them on the bridge real fast, and we'll go and mess with that ladder.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So I'm trying to use it on these
Nothing happens.
panels over here.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that was basically everything you can interact with in this room.
Nothing happens.
So I'm definitely in the try everything phase of whatever puzzle this is. And I'm starting to run out of things to try. Alright, making our way there. Why can't we get this door open? Mr. Spock, you're strong.
Readings of the door indicate a jam in the gear mechanism.
Okay.
Initial scans show that the gear mechanism is currently jammed with metallic debris.
Why can't we clear that debris? You would think that'd be easy. We've got this, like, special saw.
The vent is
Certified
far too
cat lover,
small
welcome
for any
in.
one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
Okay, so it's blocked by something. But what does it mean? I really would have thought we could use our little medical drill on this.
Nothing happens.
I know, I'm doing the same
drill
thing
is
I've
not
done 100
powerful enough
times.
to cut through the debris.
Can I make the drill more powerful? You won't let me use my phasers.
That may not be wise. Captain, it would be unwise.
There's a wheel thing, but you can't interact with it. Unfortunately. Can't interact with any of this stuff. Just the door, this vent, and the panel.
The debris is jammed in too tight.
What would help get that debris out? Oh, I don't know if I can get the green goo. I couldn't interact with it. But you know what I can probably do? I can probably use our hypo spray on that can of oil in engineering.
This turbo lift cannot.
And then use that on the gear mechanism. I thought it was the knife for a second because we had a knife in a previous mission. It wasn't a knife; it was the hypo spray. Okay, I think I know the next thing to do. There's a reason why this is bolted here, because they want us to get the hypo spray and fill it up. That guy, thanks for following. Always nice to have that guy in here.
The hypo is now filled with multi-purpose
Yep,
oil.
that's it. Jammed too tight, so we needed oil. I don't know if I'm a genius Bat Guano. It's just a matter of trying everything and eventually you figure something out. It helps to identify what the components are, like the limited number of things that we can interact with. And everything that you can interact with is there for a reason.
The oil seeps into and loosens the debris.
All right. Let's get this open. Can we do it?
The gears are completely cleared of debris.
Okay, now that the gears are cleared, what
The
can we
gear
do?
mechanism for the door is now fully functional.
Can I just use the use icon on it?
The panel is open.
Well, I see that it's open.
The gear mechanism.
Can I open the door now? Aha! Okay, we're in. Which means it's time for a new save.
Save new game. Replace
I gotta delete an old save though.
Save new game.
You remember turning the brightness and contrast up on the Mars so you can see the cloaked ships. Are there going to be cloaked ships? Oh no. All right, let's look around.
The auxiliary control room view screen is still operating. It is displaying a view of empty space.
Ah, what a view.
Damage from the battle has disabled the ship's main computer.
This must be where we need to do our research, right? That would make sense.
This is the impulse power allocation control. Indicators currently show no power output from the impulse engines.
Dustin, thanks for those GGs.
This is a standard input-output slot for record decks.
Oh, okay, so that's what our manuals are for. They're like mini discs. They're not actually books at all. This is the future. I forgot. We have books electronically now.
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals. According to Chapter 18, we can run...
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Spock, just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain.
Why, yes, they will help. Okay. Do you have anything more to say about that?
I believe nothing needs to be said, Captain.
It's a very tailored response to what I just said.
You get no response.
The panel won't talk to me.
Spock, what is the situation with the impulse engines?
There is currently no power to be allocated from the engines.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage
Yo,
to the
Bones
main
is pretty
processing
useless
unit
on this
of the ship's
mission.
computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative, there will be no way to control the ship's systems.
That's just great, Spock. We don't exactly carry an M5 computer in our inventory.
Correct, Doctor.
He needs a
However,
Raspberry Pi.
There may be another alternative. Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader, should have the processing power necessary to control a single starship system.
Thank goodness for parallel processing.
Yeah, Kirk
I
and
don't know what
Spock sound
computers
so
could do
real
without it.
because those are the actual voice actors. You got Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner. And DeForest Kelly, or Bones. What was Scotty's, the actor for Scott? What was his name?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
All right, Spock, mess with this main panel.
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls. For
James
the Republic.
Doolin, thank you very much,
Though they
Backwano.
are intact, the ship is in no condition to move under her own power.
All right, is there anything I can pick up while I'm in here? What is this thing? Like, looks like a doohickey.
You take
Doohan,
the
or
record
Dooham?
decks.
Wait, what did I just get? All right, we need to use our eyes.
These are Federation standard record decks.
All right, let's use them in the machine.
Captain's log, stardate 6087.6. The Republic is currently approaching the Vardane system. Sensors have detected unusual energy fluctuations near one of the Vardanian moons. Starfleet has ordered us to investigate.
Got all the seasons on DVD. Very nice. Can you tell us more? Or is that just one?
Captain's log, stardate 6087.8. We are under attack by 2 unidentified ships. I don't know how they could have approached undetected. They must have some kind of cloaking device, although there are no
Cloaks.
reports of Romulans in this sector.
Who else has cloaks other than the Romulans? Name of the game again? Star Trek 25th Anniversary. This is the enhanced CD-ROM edition for MS-DOS.
Captain's log. Stardate 6088.1. We have successfully driven off our assailants. Major damage has been sustained by our warp engines. Communications has reported that USS Enterprise is in sector. I
Also
requested Mr.
welcome in
Scott's assistance
Sanban
in
B.
repairing
Smith
damage to the Republic.
and
With
Onus.
luck, we will be fully operational in a couple of days.
Glad to have you all here. All right, so what else happened then?
Captain's log Stardate 6088.5. First Officer Andrade commanding. The Enterprise has inexplicably opened fire upon us. Captain Patterson has been mortally wounded. We have sustained major damage to all systems. Impulse power is out. We cannot understand why.
The Enterprise opened fire, just like the log
There
said.
are no more log decks, Captain.
All right, well, I think we can go back to engineering now. Major damage. Okay. So, Mr. Spock, make this work.
Please select an impedance.
Spock? Captain, the information obtained from the engineering journals indicates the correct impedance setting to be 19,000 ohms.
Go ahead and adjust the settings, Spock.
Power has now been restored, Captain.
All right. Look at that.
These are the impulse engines for the Republic.
Welcome in, Jericho. Evidently, there are multiple point and clicks. This is the first one, and the first one we're playing on here. So I don't think we're going to have warp speed. This is impulse engines. They're sublight. And this is a first playthrough for me too, Jericho. So I'm pretty stoked to play these. They're not Sierra. This one's Interplay. I don't know how about the other ones. There's Judgment Rights is another original series game, and then what was the one for Next Generation? People have mentioned it in the chat a few times. All right, what do you say, Mr. Spock?
There has been a .0003 degradation in hull integrity in the last hour. There should be no danger, Captain.
Okay. So maybe I can go back to auxiliary control, and we can fly this. There we go. Back to sickbay. And now auxiliary control. We can fly it within closer range of the Enterprise, perhaps. Oh yeah, Sam and Max was great. I really enjoyed that one. That's LucasArts, right? Yes. All right, Mr. Spock, do that thing you were talking about with the tricorders and data thing.
I believe nothing needs to be said, Captain.
Okay, well, here, go use
Fail
that.
to see the logic in that action, Captain.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative, there will be no way to control the ship's systems.
That's just great, Spock.
Correct, Doctor. However, there may be another alternative.
Linked
Linked
tricorders.
along with the circuits in the data reader.
Thank
Okay,
goodness.
so we already saw all that. I wasn't going to listen to all of it. Take the tricorder, use it on the data reader.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Take the tricorder, use it on the other tricorder to link it. No?
There's nothing there requiring...
Okay. These data tapes?
There are no more log decks, Captain.
Oh, yeah, the insult fencing in Monkey Island was fun. All right, Mr. Spock, you said you can do something, so do it.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
There is no power allocated to the weapon system, Captain.
Oh, maybe we need to get power to the weapons then. Mr. Nee, thank you for the donut.
Spock, what is the situation with
The main computer is too badly damaged to actively control the power circuits.
Okay, so we need to figure out how to use the main computer. All right, I'm using a tricorder on it. That's gotta be it.
Spock crudely attaches the science tricorder to the computer console.
All right, how about our other tricorder? The medical tricorder.
Spock crudely attaches the medical tricorder to the computer console.
Both tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processing unit.
A little food for
We
the
now
game.
have
Nice.
enough computational power to control a single ship's system.
Okay. Control it. Justin Johnson, thank you for the GGs.
With
Oh,
Impulse
that's
Power
not good.
online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert
So which ship
power
is that?
Weapons.
Is that a Romulan warbird or is it a Klingon battlecruiser? I think that's the Klingon battlecruiser, right?
Power allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Yes, we
Captain,
probably
look,
should.
An Alassi ship.
That
Oh,
ship was cloaked.
Alassi.
Fascinating.
Is that all you
Pirates.
can say?
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Yes, please raise the shields.
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to
Weapons. Shields. Transporter circuits. Weapons. Shields.
All right, let's go with shields.
Shields are up, sir.
Okay.
Captain, we are being hailed by the Alassi, Captain.
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
What do you want?
You should be more civil, considering your Enterprise is far away on a mercy mission helping that poor traitor.
It was a setup?
I can see why they made you Captain.
I assume since you haven't blasted us to bits, you want something.
Why, yes I do. It seems you failed to give one of my associates some rather important information.
Oh,
The
Mr.
Masada,
Nee,
I
thank you for
presume.
following.
You want the locations of all your imprisoned comrades?
Yes, Kirk. The Republic's computers will have the data just as your Enterprise would. I give you 1 minute to comply.
Just try
1
and get
minute?
it. You can't threaten me. It will take time. The controls are smashed and the main computer's badly damaged. It will take hours to get power to the computer banks.
Okay, we try to buy time.
Just try and get it. You can't threaten me. It will take time.
All right,
The controls are smashed
try to buy
and the main
time.
computer's badly damaged. It will take...
Maybe I should just pump a few torpedoes into your shields and check it out for myself.
The Republic will fall apart if you fire on us. Then you'll never get the data.
All right, Kirk.
Ah,
We'll
good
do it
point.
your way. I would rather not kill you. Besides, as an old friend that wants to meet you, I give you 30 minutes. And remember, no tricks.
Captain, the main computer is far beyond.
Shut up, Spock.
30 minutes then. Kirk out.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to take that power device that we used on the teleporter room and teleport it onto the Alassi ship and set it to blow. That's what we're going to do. Hi. Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's talk to Mr. Spock. But I think that's what we're gonna do.
Fascinating. A cloaked Alassi.
I'm not one to overlook strategic implications, Mr. Spock, but we can save that for another time.
Cloaked Alassi. I wonder who the old friend they mentioned is.
I don't know, Bones.
I think we know.
Captain, do you suppose the Alassi might have used cloaking technology to project a false image of a ship the Republic would trust?
That is beyond the Alassi's capabilities, Ensign.
Okay.
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to
Weapons.
Oh yeah, save over another game. That's a good idea.
Shields. Transporter circuits.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering of our shields. They will undoubtedly try to board us if we lower them.
Spock, what about the fusion power pack? Could we use it to power the transporter?
I believe so, Captain. It would require a connection to the transporter circuits in the main control console.
Okay, I think we already figured that part out. So let's go back to the teleporter room. Or
This
transport
turbo
room.
lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Can I not? We were in auxiliary control. Oh, we gotta go to sickbay first. Oh, and actually, good point. Let's save the game.
Save new game. Replay. Delete.
We gotta
previous
delete an old one though.
Save new game.
All right. Transporter room. All right. Are we going to beam aboard the Elasi ship? Is that what's going on?
Spock, please check out the transporter.
This fusion power thing would make sense
This
to
unit
transport
is
it
fully
onto the
functional,
ship.
But I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is out of range for transport.
Huh.
This is the only access to the torpedo bay, Captain.
So we can't get to the torpedo bay? You won't use it?
This is the only...
Spock, please check out the transporter.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
Spock, please check out the
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
So how do we set coordinates then?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. Spock, please check out the transporter.
Nah, he just tells Spock to do it.
Captain, there are...
Maybe I need to use the computer at auxiliary control and it'll tell me coordinates for the Elasi ship. Perhaps. All right, we gotta go to sickbay first. They collectively looked at their phones. Yeah. Always doing that. Always on the darn phones. Alright. Use the computer.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
The tricorders are currently operating at 12.69% less than normal computing efficiency.
That's not helpful.
With impulse power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shields. Transporter circuits. Shields. Weapons.
Captain, the Elasi can surely detect the lowering of our
Okay,
shield.
so we can't lower our
They will
shields.
undoubtedly...
Why?
There is no response. There is no response.
No. We mean no response.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no power allocated to the...
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Nothing else we can do?
There is nothing at the moment from... There is nothing at the moment from...
Showing shields up. Why am I here? Thank you very much for the follow. Alright, so we're definitely on the next puzzle. Perhaps I need to go to the engineering room and we can reroute power from there, take it from the impulse drive and set it to the transport room so our shields can be up, and we just need to drop them for just a moment to teleport something. Perhaps. And thank you, James, for sharing the live, too.
The impedance is correctly set, Captain. Changing the setting could be dangerous.
Oh.
The impedance is correct. The impedance is correct.
Okay, I guess we can't actually do anything in here. Go back to the teleport room and see if I can get that auxiliary power thing. Jay Light, welcome in. Make you go through every screen. Oh wait, I want a teleport room, not auxiliary control.
This turbo lift cannot...
We'll get there. Transport room. Alright, here's what I'm going to try. Pick this auxiliary power back up.
You fail to obtain anything.
Well, our teleport is powered, but we can't use it because we don't have coordinates set.
Spock, please check out the...
really the only reason?
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
All right, let's talk about it.
This is the only access to the torpedo bay, Captain.
Okay, can I have the teleporter teleport me to the torpedo bay? How do I make it do that?
Ready for your orders, sir.
All right, how about we just go walk up here? Calling the Enterprise might be a good option.
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain.
Nope.
We will not be able to contact
Good
the
suggestion,
Enterprise.
though. I do have this medical drill we haven't used yet. I don't know why.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There was a time-based event in one of the earlier missions. So I'm just going to have to assume that we're going to lose.
These sliders activate the transporter systems. You look but see nothing of note. These sliders activate the
Okay, can I make
I
Bones use
certainly
it?
see nothing there calling for ships, Doctor.
Okay, maybe he needs to use it.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Attack weapons before save to the game? I mean, before attacking, save the game? Is that what we're trying to say? Alright. Not quite stumped yet. We haven't tried everything possible. Let me look in my inventory. Got phasers, communicator, medkit, medical drill, the hypo spray, our bone saw. It's a hacksaw, really. And then these record documents. You know what? Maybe I'll try to go use the record documents in the auxiliary control room again. Your brain solves too many problems every day to still be pliable for these puzzles. We can check the lady in sickbay. I'm going to try using our engineering manuals. Maybe it'll tell us something about how to use the teleporter to get us into the torpedo room.
I have memorized all pertinent data, Captain. There is no need to re-examine the journals.
Well, then help me out,
Nothing
Mr. Spock.
happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic. These are the auxiliary...
All right, the only things we can control are weapons, shields, and
With
teleporter.
impulse power online, and the
Transporter.
tricorders performing computer control,
Weapons. Shield. Weapons. Shields.
Power has already been allocated.
But if we take it away from the shield, we can't take it away from the shields because they'll board the ship.
An Alasi frigate is visible on the view screen. Though silent now, you know it is ready to attack at a moment's notice. You get no response.
Anything else I missed?
it would not be prudent to remove the tricorder at this time, Captain. Doing so will cause the shields to shut down and allow the Alasi to beam a boarding party over.
We can't take those.
Mr. Spock, what is the status?
The tricorders...
Mr. Spock, what is the
The tricorder...
Mr. Spock, what is
I
the
just try clicking in different spots just in case it's a pixel hunt kind of issue. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything we can do in this room, right? Am I mistaken? No, there's a vent. We still can't get into it.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, let's check sickbay. Doesn't look any better.
No, you won't get us.
Marata, what happened?
Oh, but we've got something. Okay.
They said it was the Enterprise. They had visual confirmation.
Blue Fay, thank you for the
What
insane
about the
number of
other
likes.
You killed us, Jim. We were friends. I trusted you.
It wasn't the Enterprise, Marata.
There's nothing more I can do. That won't bring her back. She's gone.
Damn, she's dead, Jim. Alright, well that wasn't useful. Just blamed us for attacking the ship with her dying breath. Alright, now can we use the medical drill on her?
Nothing happens.
Darn it. Alright, let's talk to Bones.
Life support must have gone down during the fight. Most of the people died from shock before the backup systems came online.
I believe nothing needs to be said.
Man, I really thought that was progress, too. Maybe we can do something in engineering. Should I go engineering or teleporter room? Transporter room. Why do I keep mixing those up?
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
Storytelling, Wabbit, that's the point. Certainly there's got to be something. Let's cut it open.
Nothing happens.
No.
The impedance is correct.
Okay, won't let us mess with
There's
it.
nothing at the moment from.
You fail to obtain.
Can't pick up our cables. Can you at least use the console now? Mr. Spock, use this
The
console.
regulator is fully operating from the power tap run from the impulse engines. We can allocate power to ship systems in auxiliary control.
Except we're stuck on shields. The answer has to be the transporter, right? Has to be.
A large piece of it.
We don't know where to transport to. We don't have coordinates set. Try different options when you use the tricorders. Well, I can't use the tricorders anymore. Maybe if I take my cable
You fail
from
to
here.
obtain anything.
No. We're powering the transporter.
Spock, please check out.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain. The Enterprise is out of range for transport.
So, how do I get it back?
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain. We will...
So jamming all frequencies, we can't do it. What is left? What have I not tried? Uninformed suggestions are fine. Welcome at this point. I'm trying to wait for an idea, and I haven't been able to get one. Yeah, you can't teleport or transport through the shields.
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
But we can within the ship, right? We can transport from one area of the ship to another, which is why Spock says this is the only way to the torpedo room. Use the hook. Well, it's not a hook, it's a medical drill.
This turbo lift cannot reach
I
that
get what
area
you're
of the
saying.
ship.
I gotta go back to this turbo lift. Auxiliary control. So you got this wire hanging here. I think I tried using a bunch of stuff on it already. Now this medical drill is an item we haven't used yet.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
We really haven't been able to use it on anything. Doesn't work on this. Doesn't work on this. Oh wait, that's new. What just happened?
The gear mechanism for the door. The gear mechanism.
Didn't do anything. Red shirt down. Yes. Make the red shirt do something. This panel here is the only thing that actually gives us any kind of control. You guys need to start telling me what you're doing.
Captain, do you suppose the Alassi might have used cloaking technology to project a false image of a ship?
That is beyond the...
No.
We don't have much time for talk. The Alassi are known for their punctuality.
Cloaked Alassi.
I don't know, Bones.
Fascinating.
I'm not one to overlook strategic implications, Mr. Spock.
The science and medical tricorders are jury-rigged to the remains of the Republic computer system.
Didn't really give us much hint on what to do, except we get the transporter powered up, which we did.
I failed to see the...
Maybe we just had to actually choose
With impulse
transporter
power
twice.
online and the...
Weapons,
Because the
shields,
first time we chose
transporter
transporter, it
circuits.
said if I drop shields, blah, blah, blah. And then he said that, can we use the auxiliary power thing? He said that should work. Even though we already set it up, maybe I just have to click this a second time.
Captain, the Alassi
Nope.
can surely detect the lowering of our shields. They will undoubtedly try to board us if we lower them.
Spock, what about the fusion power pack?
We
Could
used
use it
that.
to power the transporter.
I believe so, Captain. It would require a connection to the transporter circuits in the main control console.
We did that. So now we can... Now we
With
can
impulse
transport.
power online
Teleport,
and the
but
tricorders performing computer control, I can divert
when he
power
tries
to-
using it, he says, I don't have coordinates. How do I get coordinates?
Shields. Transporter circuit shield.
Power has already been allocated.
Okay, so we can't drop power to the shields.
With impulse power online,
Weapons.
I choose weapons.
Captain, the Alassi can...
Same thing. Won't let us do it. Guys, got any other suggestions? I'm going to go back to the transporter room.
This turbo lift.
Oh my goodness. We can't get by this thing. We can't cut it or anything either. Chris Kahn, welcome in. Okay. So, I try using this.
Spock, please check out the transporter.
I can get to the main bridge. Just, we didn't find anything
There
left
are
to do
no
there,
coordinates
but I can
set
try
for
again.
the transporter.
No coordinates to set. How are we going to get coordinates? Maybe from the main bridge. Well, it won't let me pick this back up.
You fail to obtain anything.
I tried to use icon. Well, our red shirt's standing in the way, but doesn't do anything. I tell Spock to do it.
failed to see the logic. I failed
Yeah,
to see the
nothing to
logic.
do there either. Let's go to the bridge. All right. Not a whole lot we can do here.
These are the navigation controls for the Republic. They are currently inactive.
Everything's powered down here.
This person is dead.
Dead guy.
These are the helm controls for the Republic.
Navigation and helm.
Main computer banks.
Damaged computer banks.
Main computer banks.
It's the whole reason why we had to get into
Computer
auxiliary
damaged.
control.
You are on what's left of the bridge of the USS Republic. This is the captain's chair where the captain's log is stored.
All right, Mr. Spock, use this station.
The controls have been totally destroyed.
Nope.
The controls have been totally destroyed.
Yeah, there's nothing really to do here. It's all about auxiliary control. No idea what to do here. Maybe these are different stations. Let's try this one.
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic. Though they are intact, the ship is in no condition to move under her own power. These are the auxiliary helm. These are the auxiliary.
Yeah, it's saying the same thing.
This is a standard input-output slot for record decks.
Well, the engines online gave power for the things in the ship, which is why we're able to raise shields, I think. So the books I have were actually like data chip mini discs, basically, and we put it in this machine right here, and that's how Spock learns how to set up the power junction. Now, if I try doing that again, he says I've already memorized everything.
This is a standard input.
I fail to see the logic in that action, Captain.
These are the auxiliary helm and...
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship?
The tricorders are current. I fail to see the...
This isn't going to go good.
With impulse power online and...
Weapons. Shield. Weapons.
Yeah, Captain, the Elassie can surely detect... Fascinating.
I'm not one to...
All right, I'm stumped. I can't figure out what to do next. It's definitely not obvious. Why have I not tried? So, things we haven't used. Pretty much just this medical drill. Things we haven't interacted with is this panel right here. If I can't use the panel with the drill,
The vent is
it
far
doesn't
too
work.
small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
Can't just pull it off.
You fail to obtain anything.
Have Mr. Spock pull it off.
The vent is far too small.
No, he just does the same thing. Yeah, if the Enterprise came within range, if we had communications, that would all be good. When we go to the transporter room and I talk to Mr. Spock, he says that this is the only way to get to the torpedo bay. So I did try the other options, Dustin. He said, and every time I try those options, he says, if we lower the shields, the Elassie will board the vessel. We can't do that. A whole lot of radiation.
Turbolift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
There's the bridge, auxiliary control, sick bay, transporter room. Can't get to weapons bay. We need the transporter room to get us there. Is there a way to find out the coordinates for the weapons bay? Engineering. I mean, that's it. That's all there is. Yeah, if I've soft locked myself, let me know. I do have a few different save games for this mission. Although even if I started the mission over, I think we'd be able to get to the point we're at here really quickly.
These ladders are used when turbolifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
I put out the fire somehow. Is that what I'm missing?
A look of terror is still etched on the face of this crewman.
Wabbit thinks I'm locked. Let's see, how far back do I need to load? Republic 3 is going to be after I power the shields on. Yeah, I've heard Final Unity's pretty good. I haven't played it yet. Let's try this save. I can load any save game, doesn't change anything. Where are we at here? Do I need to use these on this still?
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals.
So,
According to
Wabbit, what
chapter
did I do
15,
that got me
Winter
soft
1,
locked?
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Spock, just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain. I have memorized all pertinent data, Captain.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable...
That's just great.
Correct, Doctor.
Thank goodness for...
Okay, so what if I use the tricorders on it now?
Captain, I recommend we wait until we have restored power before I hook up the tricorders to the main computer. We may need them in engineering first. Captain, I recommend we wait until we have...
Okay. Can't do that
The
yet.
impulse power...
Alright, we're able to hook up power now. Everything except for the weapons room is what we have power to. Try sickbay, see if I can talk to this lady again.
No!
Marata, what happened? What about the Enterprise?
You...
It wasn't the Enterprise.
There's nothing more.
Okay. And she dies. Well, I don't think you gave me any spoilers, Wabbit. If I'm soft locked, and there's no way to keep playing, then I need to know that so we don't just waste time and I can just load an old save. Sometimes soft locks in these games aren't really meant to be part of the game. There's some scenario they didn't think of. He did something in a different order. All right, let's try going back to the teleporter room now.
This
Transport
turbo
room.
lift cannot...
Oh, I need to go through this one. Maybe I need to use the transporter before the Elasi ship shows up. So we've got the temporary power hooked up to it already. So when I tell Spock to use it,
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this time, Captain.
but he won't use it.
Spock, please check out the transport.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
So nothing new there.
Spock, please check out the
Captain, there are no
Okay, so no, we still can't use the transporter. Well, we know how to set this power thing now. We need Mr. Spock to do it.
Please select an...
Spock,
Captain,
go ahead and adjust.
power has now been restored.
Okay. Did we get our syringe full of, or hypo spray full of oil
the
yet?
hypo is already filled with oil.
All right, we're oiled. Oh yeah, because we were already in the room. Okay. Back to sick bay. Back to auxiliary control. You got me worried, Wabbit, because you said I was probably soft locked. But I don't know what it is that got me soft locked. Of course, if
We take
it's
to
a
the
spoiler to
cortex.
find out, then I guess I shouldn't know. I'm going to try something other than raising shields.
Captain's log. Stardate.
All right, we already got these. Listen to all these, doing it again.
Captain's log. Captain's log.
Log Stardate 6080.
There are no more log decks, Captain.
All right, so that's that. Power is restored. Big Mixer, welcome in.
I believe nothing needs to be said, Captain.
So if you want to play this game, you can play it on a modern machine if you have if you play it through DOSBox. So this is the MS-DOS version. Now, if you want a very easy plug-and-play way of doing it, you can get it on Steam or Good Old Games. It's currently $19.99, so it's not a deal. You can wait until it goes on sale if you're patient enough.
Save new game. Replay, delete previous
So if
game.
you do want to get it, I recommend Good Old Games, and you can actually follow a link at retrorealms.com.
Save new game.
All right. No, this is the Nintendo version. This is MS-DOS PC, the enhanced CD-ROM version, so it has the voice acting in it. All right, I think at this point, we can power up the computer. Or hack the computer.
Spock crudely attaches the science tricorder to the computer console.
But yeah, so at retrorealms.com, I have a affiliate link for Good Old Games. Same cost as if you just bought it directly. All it does is the link that takes you to their website. Or if you click the name of the game under like kind of the now playing title that I have on here, it'll take you straight to the game on Good Old Games. And I just get an affiliate commission. So no big deal, up to you, but it does help the stream. All right, let's use the medical tricorder.
Spock crudely attaches the medical tricorder to the computer console.
Both tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processor.
And really, anyone watching, if you don't use Good Old Games, I really recommend it. It's great. It's DRM free. You buy the games and you own them. You can download the installers if you don't want to use their
Captain, look.
what's
Analasi
it
ship.
called? Their Good Old Games Galaxy, kind of like the Steam launcher. You can just download the installers straight from the website and install them offline on any computer you want. It's great. And actually, for old games, I've done this a few times. I've used my old computers back here for games that I bought from Good Old Games. Just took the game files. Sometimes there are CD-ROM images, floppy disk images in there. Wrote the discs or copy the games onto the old computers because they're the good old games. They still work. So yeah, this version, if you get it on Good Old Games, you're still going to be running it in DOSBox. That's correct.
An Alasi frigate is visible on the view screen. Though silent now, you know it is ready to attack at a moment's notice.
So the instinct, I think, would be to immediately raise shields.
I believe nothing needs to be...
I'm glad this isn't the Enterprise.
If there's anything I can do...
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons.
All right, let's try powering weapons first.
Power allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Okay.
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control,
Try
I can
firing.
divert power to...
Weapons.
Power has...
You use
He looks at
weapons.
you.
I don't know. They started talking to us when we raised the shields.
Mr. Spock, what is this?
The tricorders...
Is this the part where I got soft locked? Was it when I raised the shields? It really seems like that's the next thing to do would be to raise the shields. Maybe I used the wrong conversation options. Could that be?
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons.
According to Google? According to Google, when I did the shields.
Transporter circuit.
Power allocated to transporter systems, sir.
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Well, I did choose weapons.
With Impulse Power online and the tricorders performing computer control...
Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shield.
Well, I think I did weapons first last time, actually. Before I loaded the game, I did weapons and then I did shield. And it didn't change anything.
With Impulse Power online and the tricorder...
There's no fire control in here that I saw.
I can divert...
Weapons.
Power has already been allocated to the...
Maybe I can. Let's try it.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
Weapons control is functioning properly. However, there appears to be a jam in the primary loading mechanism. Captain, the torpedo loading system is malfunctioning. To clear it, we will have to...
It did not give us this option earlier.
Currently, all turbolift access to the torpedo bay is blocked by a hull breach.
That seems more like a glitch because we should have gotten this interaction even after raising the shields. But Spock never said that when I told him to use the fire control station.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do. There is nothing at the moment.
These are the
It is a
observers
glitch.
on the
Okay.
navigation control.
So we had to look at this or make Spock use this.
With Impulse Power online...
Yeah, if there's known glitches, then it's not a spoiler if there's no way past it other than to work around it, then we just have to figure it out.
Shields.
Shields are up, sir.
Captain, we are being hailed by the Alassi captain.
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
What do you want?
You should be more civil, considering your...
All right, I'm not going to watch all this again.
I assume since you haven't
I want to make some more progress
Yes, Kirk.
before my stream time is over.
Can't threaten me.
Can't threaten you.
I see your point.
Maybe I should just...
The Republic will fall apart if you...
All right,
Captain.
Shut up,
30 minutes then.
Okay. Now we're going to do a save.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Save, Oh, I saved over Republic 3, didn't I? That's fine. Let's delete another save.
Save new game. Replace delete previous.
And let's delete one of these early ones. Arc 7.
Save new game.
There. We have a save. Yeah, is 20 minutes real? I don't know. I think he said 30 minutes. We'll find out. I do know I need to get to the transporter room. Different companies for 25th anniversary and Final Unity. So this is Interplay. Who developed Final Unity? All right, we've got temporary power on this thing. Mr. Spock, operate it. Get us into the torpedo room.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
Oh, damn. Set the coordinates then.
Transporter systems are operational, Captain. Coordinates have been set to the Photon Torpedo Loading Bay.
That's all we needed.
Ensign Keege, I want you to beam into the torpedo bay and unjam the loading mechanism. If you don't succeed, we'll all be on permanent shore leave in an Alassi jail.
He'll get it
I'll do my
unjammed
best, sir.
if it costs him his life.
Do it, Spock.
Oh, Spectrum Holobyte. Nice.
I've reached the torpedo loading bay, Captain. It's not too badly damaged, fortunately.
What's causing the malfunction in the loading mechanism?
The inner loading door is stuck in the closed position. Now, I can force it open, but when the loading cycle has begun, the room will lose pressure. We won't be able to beam back here again.
Do it, Ensign. We'll just have to gamble that the system doesn't jam again.
The door's open, Captain. I'm ready to transport back.
Beam him back,
Does
Spock.
that mean we get one shot? One opportunity? All right, what do you think, Mr. Spock?
A very efficient job, Captain.
Oh, so it was. All right. I go fire those weapons, I guess. Yeah, he lived. Still perplexed by this jam behind this vent here. I want to cut it open with our medical drill,
Nothing happens.
but nothing happens. So this is inside the Enterprise, where this is one mission. This is actually we've played several hours of this game already on stream. Now, as a first playthrough, several hours means standing around trying to figure out puzzles. You can probably play through it a lot quicker if you're doing like a walkthrough or something. But why would you do a walkthrough for an adventure game like this? The fun is the discovery, for me at least. Tom T. Petty, welcome in. All right, let's shoot this guy down. This is the longest puzzle so far. Yeah. So yeah, we're on board the Republic, which was attacked by the Elasi, pretending to be the Enterprise.
I can divert power to...
Weapons.
Captain, the Elasi can surely detect the lowering of our shields. They will undoubtedly try to board us if we lower them.
Oh, okay, so I can't do the weapons now? So what do we do? Maybe I needed to use the transporter to quickly teleport a torpedo onto the Elasi ship. Because that's something you can do. I put shields up after I looked at the fire control cabinet control panel, which triggered a conversation from Spock that didn't happen before. So it seems like it's just a glitch.
Spock, please.
True, with the shields up, you can't use the teleporter.
Systems are operational, Captain. Coordinates have been set to the photon torpedo loading bay.
Okay, but we already did that.
Spock, please check out the transport.
There is no need to go back to the torpedo bay, Captain.
So it's unjammed. Unjammed, which means what? How do we... How do we use them? When I'm in auxiliary control, it won't let me power up the weapons because the shields are up. But I can't just take the shields down. No, it won't let me do it because I'd have to take the shields down. It won't let me take the shields down. I'm going to try, though.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no power allocated to the...
Take the thing powering the transporter to power the weapons? I don't know.
Computer control, I can
it wouldn't let me take it before, but maybe I can now.
Weapons.
Captain, with impulse power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shield.
Power has already been allocated.
Okay. Let's see if I can take that thing from the teleporter room. Transporter. I keep saying teleporter. The beamer thingy. The beamer room. That works, right? Can I pick this back up?
You fail to obtain anything.
Maybe wrong icon? No.
I failed to see the lot. I failed to see the lot.
I thought we made progress, but I'm stumped again. Can you go through door, other room? That's the sick bay. Bring the photon cannon on. Well, how? We can't power the weapon system because it won't let us drop shields. We can't use the teleporter again. But we unblocked the torpedo. What if you just never bring up the shields and shoot into the void? Is that what I need to do? Because if that's the case, then that's quite a glitch. I could try healing the Enterprise again, but the Elasi are jamming comms. I don't know why that would change.
They're jamming all frequencies, Captain.
Yeah. Now there's this fire and ladder here, but I don't know if that's to keep us from going to another space. Can we get past it?
Nothing happens.
I haven't used my medical drill yet.
Nothing happens.
I failed to see the... I failed to see the lot.
So what we haven't done anything with is this ladder, because there's a fire, and the vent outside the auxiliary control. Can't use the tricorder. Can't use the comms.
This corridor seems to have been particularly damaged.
I will monitor the situation, Mr. Spock.
These ladders are used when turbo lifts are unavailable. Unfortunately, it is blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
Can I change this thing and
This
that'll
is
just shut
much
down
too
power
heavy
though,
to
right?
lift. You fail to obtain any...
The impedance is correctly set, Captain. Changing the setting could be dangerous.
I haven't found any kind of water. There's oil. I don't think that's what I need though.
The hypo is already filled with oil.
Still have the phasers. I can try shooting stuff,
Captain, it would be unwise.
but that would be unwise. Let's spray oil on the fire.
Nothing happens.
Well, if you see water, let me know. Doesn't look like there's any rooms that we can get to, although we have 2 decks for engineering. Beg mercy. Yeah, pretty confident there's nothing to do in here. Didn't seem like there's anything we can do in the transporter room. It's back to auxiliary control. Back to this panel that we can interact with, but nothing actually changes
The vent
anything.
is far too small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
Nothing happens.
So can't use that on it. What about the hypo with oil?
Nothing happens.
There's too much radiation.
Turbo lift access is blocked by an extremely high radiation level.
Which has to be what that vent's for, right? Will this get us all the way down there? I walk to the right here. Will I die? Well, I don't die. The only thing I've been able to do is take the drill and use it right here. The only time I've been able to use it. But I didn't need the drill for that. Maybe I did. He just used it without me having to select it.
Nothing happens.
So how do we get that panel open? What on earth do we do here?
An Alasi frigate is visible on the view screen. Though silent now, you know it is ready to attack at a moment's notice.
I did try that, the drill on the panel itself.
It would not be prudent to remove the tricorder at this time, Captain. Doing so will cause the shields to shut down and allow the Alasi to beam a boarding party over.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
The tricorders...
Mr. Spock, what is the status?
The tricorders...
All right.
With impulse power on,
I don't know. Maybe I tried the on the vent. That didn't work either.
Power to
weapons.
You think another option than racing shields you should try? Like what? So I used the hypo spray on the panel. That's what blocked the stuck gears that were in there. If I'm soft locked again, please let me know.
Shields. Transporter circuits.
Captain, the elastic...
Spock, what about the fusion power pack?
I believe so, Captain. It would require...
We already got that set up.
There is nothing at the moment from
You don't think I'm soft locked this time? Can't bring up weapons because the shields are still down. Maybe I can use the panel in the engineering room now. Maybe I couldn't before, but now suddenly we can. Yeah, weapons or transporter options before. We did that, though. In here, use the console. Mr. Spock, use the console.
The regulator is fully operating from the power tap run from the impulse engines. We can allocate power to ship systems in auxiliary control.
That's not helpful.
The regulator is fully I failed to see the... The impedance is correctly set. I failed to see the lot...
Yeah, I'm stumped. This time I'm pretty confident I've tried everything. So, someone who knows, or Wabbit, I'm looking for a subtle hint. Like, I know no spoilers, but we can't just stay stuck forever. I'm thinking maybe what room do I need to be in for the next action? Let's try and narrow it down to save time. Yeah, I want the room. Exactly. I think that'll at least get me more focused on what the next thing is. So in auxiliary control. Must be something I missed. Transport to the weapons bay. Oh, so TK2727, welcome in. We did that already. And then to clear a blockage on the photon torpedo. And by clearing that blockage, it vented the atmosphere in that room so we can't go back. But the blockage is definitely clear. So says Ensign, whoever he is. So that was one of the things we had to do. You are correct. All right, so auxiliary control is behind this door. Either in that room or maybe, if you mean outside that room, perhaps.
The panel is open.
We opened the panel. We go in. Is that not it? So we can't shoot the enemy ship because we have to power down our shields to shoot because we only have enough power for one thing at a time. So it won't let me. It won't even let me try it. Or maybe the drill was doing something.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
This changed something.
The gear mechanism for the door is now fully functional. The gear mechanism...
It really didn't look... Oh, maybe that drill just took the panel off? Yeah, that is what I used it for. Okay. So we already used that drill to take the panel off. So that's why he can still walk up to it and use that action even though it doesn't change anything.
The vent is far too small.
The vent's too small, blocked, can't get into it. So something we can do from here... I didn't mean to walk out. Maybe something we can do from here still. Let's focus on this room. I'm going to use my eyeballs, see if there's anything I missed. If my cursor lands on something I can interact with, it gets highlighted like that.
This is the auxiliary ship damage display. Red flashing damage indicators dominate its surface. This is the auxiliary... This is a standard...
So we've done everything we can with those as far as I'm aware. Can't interact with any of that stuff on the floor. None of this stuff.
This is the fire control for the photon torpedoes. Status indicators show that photon torpedo number 1 is loaded and ready to be fired.
So it's loaded and ready to be fired.
There is no response.
I mean, no response.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
There is no power allocated to the weapons system, Captain.
We can't allocate power to the weapon system because we're powering shields.
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic. Though they are intact, the ship is in no condition to move under her own power.
We use a different part of this panel.
With impulse power online...
Weapons.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering of our shields. They will undoubtedly try to board us if we lower them.
Doesn't seem to be a matter where we click.
Weapons. Shields.
Power has already been allocated.
Okay, we can't remove power to the shields.
Mr. Spock, what is this?
The tricorders are...
Alright. Interacted with everything I know we can interact with. Chris says it looks like everything you can do in this room is in this room from now on. Justin John said only options are to go back and choose weapons or transport when you first activated auxiliary power. We did try that, though. I think I tried the communicator in this room, but I could be wrong. Oh, I can hail the Alassi. Okay. Let's try the Enterprise first.
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain.
Really nothing leading me to use the communicator in here. But this is something we haven't done.
Well,
Gotta be it.
Captain Kirk, I trust you and your valiant crew have retrieved the data I requested.
Not yet. We're having trouble accessing all the data files.
Do we use that and try stall?
Yes, we have. You'll have to beam over and get it, though. The computer's subspace transmitter is out. Not yet. We're having trouble accessing all the...
All right.
Yes, we have. You'll have to beam over and get it, though. The computer's subspace transmitter is
You
out.
think raising shields locked me? I had to raise shields, though. Spock even prompts you to raise shields.
How convenient, Kirk. We'll beam over, but no tricks. My sensors read that only your shields have power. Lower
right.
them now.
So we'll lower the shields, and then we will fire a torpedo.
We don't have much time for talk. The Alassi are known for their punctuality.
Chris thinks that still locked me.
I'm not one to...
So that's the glitch.
Captain, do you suppose the Alassi...
That is beyond the...
Alright. So here's what we'll do. We won't just lower shields. We will
power online and the
power on the
tricorder
weapons.
Performing computer control. I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shields. Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons systems, Captain.
Sensors indicate that the Alassi ship has lowered its shields. I suggest we prepare your surprise soon, Captain. They will beam over any moment.
Alright. Let's shoot our torpedoes at that ship. They're preparing to beam over, so... Haha! I don't think we're soft locked anymore. I think we made progress.
I should have known you'd try something underhanded like this. Weapons Master, fire all weapons on the Republic!
We can, Captain. All weapon systems offline. Captain, the Enterprise is coming on high-speed approach.
Activate cloaking device, Kirk, until we meet again.
Not too soon, I hope.
Watch yourself, Captain. It may be sooner than you realize.
Okay, so what I was missing was using the communicator in this room after fixing the weapon thing. The glitch was still that we couldn't do the weapon thing. We had to load the game first.
No, Ensign. It looks like the Alassi have been doing some business with him. Scotty, beam us back.
Dustin
We need to
Johnson,
find
thanks
that
for the
ship that
GGs.
attacked the Republic.
Aye, Captain.
I think we're about to have a firefight. Either that or we'll finish the mission.
Captain's log, Stardate 6089.6. We are in pursuit of the starship that destroyed the Republic. Its trail is leading us to the planet Bardane, a member of the Federation whose motives have not always matched the high ideals of other Federation cultures.
Captain, I did not expect to hear you judge an entire culture. I understand the Republic.
I had bad experiences with the Vardane long ago, Mr. Spock.
Fascinating. Captain, I
Just
am
judged
reading
an
a
entire
Constitution-class
culture.
starship heading for Vardane at warp factor 5.
Captain, its transponder codes match ours.
Sensors indicate it is an exact duplicate of the Enterprise, including hull markings.
Where'd they get
Open
that?
hailing frequencies.
All right, do we hail it?
Increase to warp factor 8. Send a message to Starfleet.
That's a pretty good one. We need to let Starfleet know what's going on.
Open hailing frequency. Increase to warp factor 8. Send a message to Starfleet.
Yep, let's do it.
Captain, that ship, whoever it is slowing to warp 3 and plotting an intercept course toward us.
Captain, we're being hailed by the enemy ship.
Captain Kirk, this is the Enterprise 2. I am Dr. Ayaz Burdell of the Verdane Defense Force. You do remember me, don't you, Captain?
I remember you. 10 years ago, when I was on the Farragut, we exposed your unethical practices to the Vardane Council.
The old Verdane Council. Politics is such a fickle business. The new one is much less concerned with trivial concerns. I remember your part in my disgrace, which is why when we began to construct our own Constitution-class ships, I insisted that we have our own.
They just built their own.
How did you manage to build a Constitution-class ship?
Good question. What else
You
we
have
got?
10 seconds to lower your shields and power down your weapons, or we will fire. You won't get away with this. The Vardane can't honestly expect to take on the entire Federation. How did you manage to build a Constitution-class ship? You won't get
No,
away
we're gonna
with
do this
The
one.
Vardane can't honestly expect to take on the entire Federation.
If your Republic was any indication, your fleet will be good for nothing except target practice. Weapons Master Breen.
Oh, we need to
phasers
raise
are
shields.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
And let's save the game.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game.
We're gonna delete. I think we need to delete Republic 4.
Save new game.
And this will be Enterprise 2. The name of the ship. Alright, that guy was moving fast. Let's go get him. Where's he going? Can't turn fast enough.
There are several Elassie ships closing rapidly along with our twin. It seems Bridell has called up reinforcements.
Oh, that's not good. We got multiple ships. This is gonna be difficult. Alright, dive, dive, dive. Are they already... How am I supposed to fight multiple ships like this? There's so much action for a point-and-click game. I'm not prepared for it. Oh, there he is. Alright, we need to go faster. Where's he at? Oh no. Scotty. Heal me. Shields?
Aye, sir. The shields are falling. Our weapons are offline.
Well, that's not good.
Offline.
Ah.
The Enterprise has been destroyed.
Well, that's going to be really hard.
Previously saved game.
Okay, we got to update our crew lost. So we have a fun place to continue on our next game or our next stream. So don't leave yet. Hang out for a moment. I'll give you an update. It's 6:07 Central Time. My stream normally ends at 6 p.m. Central Time. So scheduled stream is Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time. Now, I do play games off schedule as well, and those aren't scheduled, obviously. And so if I'm going to be playing games off schedule, I'll announce that on the Discord server. If you're not on the Discord server, there's an invite link at retrorounds.com. So come hang out. It's a great community. Share what you want to share and just nerd out about what you want to nerd out about. Also, it's a great place to ask, how can I play this game? And it's where you can vote on what game we're going to play next as well. So you won't see this game again until next Wednesday for the scheduled stream. If I'm playing off schedule, I'll be playing something else. If you have any suggestions for that, let me know in the Discord. Also, so next weekend, is going to be the Vintage Computer Festival Southwest, which is being held in DFW in Dallas, Texas. So I'll be there. I'll have a couple tables. So on Friday, I will not be able to do the scheduled stream. I will be there. I'll still do the stream on Wednesdays and Thursday, though. But yeah, if you're in the area, it's a really cool event. It's huge, too. And I got a lot of stuff I need to get ready for that. But, oh, Dustin, thank you for the gamer level up. You're awesome. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. And I hope to see you next time. And we'll see if I can survive the next space fight. I might need some practice. We'll see. All right, everyone have an excellent weekend.